Peace. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. If not, do understand and get your day. Life is going to get better once your perception gets better. And this morning, I want to talk about breathing. Okay, breathing. Okay, and breathing. Okay, many times, right, when certain things shows up in our lives, instead of us just reacting to them, right, we could respond instead of reacting, right? So my youngest daughter this morning, she came from her father's house, right? And in the morning times, I noticed, whatever is going on with her in the mornings prior to school, she start feeling some type of way, and it's like the whole routine, right? She's like, first it started off with, oh, I want to wear the makeup, I want to wear your makeup, and I'm like, Amani, you don't need the makeup. And I even caught myself, okay, sometimes we say things and then we not conscious of what we say, right? And so I had the other day, she was saying, oh, I want to wear the makeup, I want to wear your makeup, and I'm like, Amani, you don't need makeup, okay, you beautiful already. And then I said, God damn, what am I teaching her? Okay, I'm teaching her, okay, in order for her to wear the makeup, she have to look a certain type of way. And I caught myself, I said, oh, God damn, that's not what I mean to teach her, right? And so I caught myself in that instant, right? And then she kept on going on the next day, the following days. Oh, I want to wear the makeup, I want to wear the makeup. And then I told her, I said, listen, you too young for makeup, right? And she's 6 years old, and we having this conversation. But then this morning, okay, I don't know, and I want to say even before she started school, and I know there's like a correlation with my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter. Okay. Hey, Tracy, peace to you, baby. Peace to you, peace to you. And the reason I say that is because when my oldest daughter, she was younger, she would have these tantrums, right? And I would get like really upset, but certain things I would let slide because I'm like, I don't want it to be confrontational, but when I had enough, I had enough. And sometimes we need to nip things in the bud right when they start, okay? And this morning I was asking myself, I was saying, why is it that she treats you the way she treats you, but treat her father different? And one of the things I was thinking, I came to a conclusion. I said, because she's more afraid of her father than me. Because like I said, certain things I let slide, right? And so this morning, right, I'm telling her, you got to get ready. You got to, get in the tub, whatever. You got to brush your teeth. She don't want to do none of those things, right? She don't want to do any of those things. So I took her by her arm, okay? And I'm like, come on, you gotta go brush your teeth. So then, of course, she has a fit. She goes in the bathroom. She's like hysterical, crying. What you did to me and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going through this morning, okay? And then I felt bad, screamed, yelling at her and stuff like that. So then I started meditating, okay? That's why I said the name of this video, you have to breathe, okay? So I started meditating, and I said, you know what? Because sometimes we tend to want to be in control, especially of our children. And a lot of times they put up this fight because they don't want you to control them. And I'm not saying like, not to guide them. That's not what I'm saying. But certain battles, okay, like you just gonna have to let go. Okay. So if I see she's having a fit, okay, and she's saying she don't want to brush her teeth and stuff like that, guess what? Those her teeth. Okay? Those her goddamn teeth. So I'm not, you gotta ask yourself, am I willing to interrupt my peace by making my child do something that they constantly saying they don't want to do, right? And the old me would have been like, The old me, I'm not gonna front. The old me would have got that belt, okay, and would have been like, "You gonna brush them teeth?" But now I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going through that. You know, if you don't brush, you know how things going to turn out. And then she has this thing. She's like, "Oh, you picking on me?" You know, and I'm like, "Girl, okay, all right." So always do what works for you, okay? Always do what works for you, and pay attention to what you want. Okay, I done said, you know, what happened, what's going on in my household this morning. Well, always pay attention to what you want. And when people, and it could be your own damn children, okay, when they showing and doing certain things and stuff like that, you don't have to be around it. You don't have to goddamn tolerate it, okay? And I am a firm believer of that. And this is one thing I say. I don't care who it is, okay? I don't care if it's my children. I will not continuously go through disrespect, continuously go through, you know, them doing certain, like, I won't go through that. And we have to come to the conclusion that we demonstrate how we want people to treat us. But when I yelled at her, one second. When I yelled at her this morning, my youngest daughter, I felt bad. And when I took her by the arm, like, I felt bad. And then I said, "Oh, you know, you should never did that, whatever." And then I said, well, maybe that's why she's attracting the kids that she's attracting, right? Like, if I'm yelling at her and stuff like that. And sometimes as a parent, one second. And sometimes as a parent, right, we beat ourselves up and say, well, it's our fault because of this and that. But don't beat yourself up, okay? Do not beat yourself up. And another thing is this. One of the things I started thinking was this, right? So with my youngest daughter, I started thinking, like, you know, I don't want the kids to say certain things to her, right? Like, to be mean, you know, she ain't brushing them teeth, okay? I started thinking it. And then I was like, you know, well, maybe there'll be a lesson for her to learn, okay? A lot of, thank you. A lot of times what it is, you know, we want to protect our children so much so in a way where as though we think that they're not capable. That we think that they're not capable of defending themselves. And sometimes that leads to frustration because it's like, you know, you're trying to prevent them from, you know, whatever it is. And they don't see it like that. They don't see that you trying to prevent them from, you know, criticism or whatever it is. They just look at it like you trying to control them, right? And sometimes in life, it's good for them to experience certain things so they could develop their tough skin, okay? So, with that being said, make sure you guys rocking out, believing in yourselves, okay? Hey, All Lives Matters, peace to your baby, peace to your, peace to your. Hey, Philip, peace to your baby, peace to your. Hey, DM Fire, peace to your baby, peace to your. So, whatever is showing up in your life, okay, it is showing up for a reason. It is showing up for you to, to you to see what are you doing, right? What are you doing? And you can't control others, but goddamn it, you can control your goddamn perception, right? So I had the choice of what occurred this morning and say, goddamn, I'm so upset, and dwell and on there in there, or I could go make a video, right? Or I could go make a few videos, and is and not taking it personal, and there's something, especially like when it comes to my children and stuff like that, like knowing some of the things they do. Don't take it personal, because it's really not is really not personal. Oftentimes is what they got going on within themselves. Like when I yelled, right, is not her, is what I got going on within myself, right? And taking accountability is absolute certain, okay? Because if you want to change your life, you take accountability for your part, not for anything, outside yourself. And with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.